call me insane? Yeah, I'm insane. You want to push me to a level of insanity? Yeah, you'll get that.
I called you insane?
And you're gonna stand up there in some kind of level of judgment? I'd tattoo circles around you.
Really?
Absolutely.
Dude, you're awful.
You, dude, you little bitch.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Kyle? Kyle?
Kyle, slow down, bro.
Get the off me, bitch ass.
This week, we're testing you on color. For this elimination tattoo, we're going new school.
New School's more cartoony pop vibe. You can exaggerate stuff. You can go as crazy as you want.
New school tattoos are bold, bright, and include fantastical designs.
My canvas wants a sun and a moon tattoo on her upper back.
You know, we might not even need this.
All around?
I mean, no, we do.
What I'm trying to figure out now is the design. It's almost impossible because she's constantly contradicting herself.
I don't want the face.
So I can use like...
I mean, you could do the face. It's up to you. I mean, honestly...
You don't say it's up to me, because then you just change your mind instantly. Don't say it's because you said it's up to me
I
about
want
8
it to
times.
look good.
I know, but you're very picky.
Should I trust you? Should I not trust you?
But
Is
you're
that what
not
telling
trusting me. Every time you say it's up to me, you're like, oh, it's not, so I'm drawing things, and then
Because
you're
you're
like,
not sure of yourself.
I don't even know what to do. I just don't know how to handle this.
Actually, I do have
colors.
another idea.
What do you want?
It's basically a heart.
It's your call right now, but like, definitely need to settle on something. You said you didn't really want it cartoony, so
Yeah.
I colored it darker.
Oh, wow. That's on the ball.
Cool.
I'm very proud of you.
Thanks. Give me a hug. It was higher. Cool. My canvas has like 5 personalities. She goes from being psycho crazy to giving me hugs, just crazy. Check it out. Very centered. I mean, it's not a symmetrical design.
Getting tattooed by Nick is gonna be a total challenge, and I'm a little nervous. You better do it right. That's a little high.
You want to go lower?
Yeah.
All right. She's got a couple weird requests, but she's being a good client. I'm actually relieved. Hallelujah.
To tell you the truth, it looks ugly.
Okay.
You see those 3 spikes? That doesn't look right.
You kept telling me to do whatever I want.
You went overboard with those thins. I don't like it at all. That's not in the drawing. Why did you do that? You're freaking me out, oh my God. All right, we have to fix this.
For some reason, the 5 little magenta spikes I add totally destroyed the entire tattoo for her.
This is insane. You added that without telling me.
Why would you sit back
You
down?
said more magenta, I said yes. You didn't say magenta spikes. That is not my style.
If someone's not happy with permanent work that's on their body, that's a really justified reason to freak out.
But there's spikes on the vines. How is spikes not your style?
You're making me even angrier. I mean, who wants to get work done by, like, a prick?
You don't do that. And especially it's on my back. I can't see it. You're taking advantage of that.
Dude, that chick is nuts in there, man.
I need something other than this.
I really don't want to change it. I like it.
Are you kidding me?
That girl in there screaming like that, man.
Remember who designed the whole tattoo?
Oh, give me a break.
That's what I thought.
Nick is just a really nice guy. There are some clients that you cannot be that nice to.
You just said you're not changing it. And
I
that's
will
what this is about. You're
I
not
will
changing
change
it.
it. I
Because
can't
you're not
change it in that
changing it
way.
because it's your work. Is that what this is?
She's just crazy. I'm in the biggest tattoo competition and she's just not giving me any leeway. Just digging my grave for me.
You really just did that without telling me. Like, just admit that right
You told
now.
me to do whatever you want.
You added spiky crap.
Where there's skin in the spikes, I can do yellow if you want it.
Do the yellow. Just do the yellow.
Are you sure? I'll do it. What I'm trying to do is do exactly what she wants so that I can survive in the competition.
Why would he do that? To piss me off.
2-minute warning, everybody.
You freaked me out. Almost had a panic attack.
This is one of the best tattoos she even has on her body. I just never want to deal with a client like this ever again.
This week, you had 6 hours to complete a new school tattoo. We're testing you on color. Nick. Did she want a Sacred Heart?
She had 50 other ideas. This is the last thing we had drawn up. She was absolutely insane.
At times like that, you just have to be able to work with her.
It was just crazy. She's just a little off the wall.
What's coming out of the heart?
Smoke.
Smoke. We really think it looks like a used tissue. Why would you put magenta around a red heart?
I was just under the impression that new school was weird.
That's not right. It's done to be done. When you do tattoos, have a rhyme or reason. You're your tattoo up.
Unfortunately, someone has to go home. I think this tattoo drops you down a little bit and may put you in that category.
Two of you impressed us with your use of color, and two of you did not. Lalo and Nick did not impress the judges with your use of color. That can only mean that you two are in the bottom. Nick.
Your tattoo, that's the most simple thing you could have possibly done ever.
I wish you could understand. I tried my hardest on this. With what I was dealing with her, it was literally impossible.
You're not changing it. And
I
that's
will
what this is about. You're not
change
changing
it.
it.
I
Because
can't
you're not
change it in
changing
that
it
way.
because it's your work. Is that what this is?
I can't even believe there's a tattoo on skin to show you guys because she was an impossible client.
You did the most apprentice-drawn tattoo of everybody.
If I would have done what she wanted, like this is me changing it. I did the thicker outlines. Like I tried to make it new school.
The judges have decided. Nick, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Need you to pack up your machines, go home. That brings us to this week's Elimination Tattoo. You'll be tattooing a subject that is intimidating for even the best tattoo artists. Portraits.
The point of precision in a portrait is that this is somebody's face, and trust me, if you change their face, it does make them not look like the person.
As equipment and techniques have advanced, it has become possible for skilled artists to create tattoos that are more realistic than ever. Whether of celebrities, children, or deceased loved ones, portraits are as personal as one can get.
Alrighty. Nice grainy picture. Yay.
I'm a photorealism guy, but the picture is everything. This picture is from the 1960s. Every time I try to blow it up, it blurs.
That's horrible.
If you have no detail at all, you don't have any precision. I have to pull off a crazy miracle to make this great from a bad picture.
This is the worst picture to work from.
Because of the contrast and the
No,
grain.
the blur, yeah, the graininess, look at it.
The photo, blurry as hell, but I got enough of the gist to actually follow the blur to make it sharp. And it's because I am a portrait artist.
I have to find the clean parts of that in my head.
You have to be able to pull off bad pictures sometimes. Pulling that off will be a guaranteed win.
This week, we asked you to create a portrait tattoo. We're testing precision. Sebastian. How you feeling about this piece?
Well, in the photo, I have very much to work with. It's blurry.
It's not that blurry. It's still a good photo overall. With a photo like this, the goal is to make it look better. I would have done a dark background. You kind of did the opposite. You darkened up the side of the cheek, and then you did a lighter background. That alters the likeness a little bit. As far as precision goes, you're trying to duplicate the photo. It's cool to change stuff around in a portrait, as long as it still looks like that person.
I can tell you I definitely would have had the precision, but I just could not see some of that stuff just blurred out.
You did not follow the photo. You did not do a portrait. You did something else. You completely reversed the light and dark in the left side of the face from the background to the foreground. I've never seen anybody flip a portrait picture.
Trust me, I had all intentions to do it exactly the way it was.
I don't understand how that intention varies to the point where you blacken the face. Bob, has that ever happened to you in portraits? Do you ever switch the portrait
I mean,
around?
well, you can be a smartass about it, but
I could be a smartass because I'm looking at that. So if you want to look at what I'm looking at, then we can talk about it. I can't judge that against that and tell you did a great job. You want to fight, huh?
No, I don't want to fight, because if I did, I would have ran over there.
You can be mad at me all you want, but it ain't my fault. You totally decided to do your own thing with it, and it was a bad choice.
Today, we tested you on precision in your tattoo. In this group of four, there was a top two and a bottom two. Jesse and Sebastian, you guys are the bottom two.
Jesse, this tattoo to me today is a bummer. Black and gray has been one of your weaknesses. Unfortunately today, this was a challenge that was out of your realm of tricks, and it just shows, man.
I mean, I don't have too many legs to stand on here. My portrait obviously sucks. And if we're looking for precision and detail, this is Sebastian's strong suit. So if there's one thing he shouldn't drop the ball on, it should be this. If I dropped the ball in new school when I was in the bottom two in new school, I would have sent myself home.
Well, like to say Jesse's a dickhead for throwing me under the bus. They didn't execute precision. Jesse made his face fatter. That's up precision, trying to make a face fat.
What's that, Sebastian?
Talking about executing precision. Like, he made a face fatter. You don't ever change the actual face, literally change it.
We're seeing a new side of you today.
To hear him throw me under the bus like that is not a happy moment for me. Make a case for yourself. Don't make a case off of me.
But that's what you do, man. You should have nailed it. That's all I gotta say.
Sebastian, we're judging on precision, and we're judging on exactly what the photo is. Your tattoo overall, it just doesn't pull off side by side what the challenge was. Do you agree or disagree?
Nah, man, I had the picture that I had, and the only reason that my portrait came out the way it did is because of the picture, and there's nothing else I could do about it. If I would have had a better picture, it would have worked out a different way because this is what I do. I didn't have it, so, I mean, can you do about it?
Can you do a portrait? Do you use skin properly? You do. It's just the simple fact that today, not so much.
You give me a better picture or whatever challenge comes next that Jesse's probably gonna drop the ball on because he doesn't do it, then I'll probably do a hell of a lot better. But I mean, happens. I might have did some grays, but I didn't make her fat.
Sebastian, Jesse did make a very valid point.
This week, we're testing dimension.
Dimension is showing depth, texture, movement, just not something flat.
For today's challenge, you must tattoo an object so recognizable that any inconsistencies will be undeniable. An eyeball.
Perfect circles are the biggest challenge in an eyeball. It's very easy to see any jagged line, any imperfectness in the circle.
Is that the only criteria? Is that we're showing dimension and we're tattooing an eyeball? Everything else is up to us?
It does need to be realism. It is open for black and gray or color.
Eyeballs are tricky, man. You can either make them look really real or they can look like a couple of circles lumped in together.
Let's do this.
All right.
You just take a seat.
We're testing dimension, and what better to test it than a realistic eyeball? An eye obviously is not flat. An eye is round. Then you have the lids, you have the lashes, you have all these different areas that you have to show dimension.
It's actually kind of cool when you flex your muscle. For me, this is going to be redemption because that flash challenge, my head just wasn't where it was supposed to be.
I saw that you had a really dark brown.
Yep.
Are you gonna go a little lighter? Remember, I had wanted like a little bit of an auburn.
Right. My human canvas is a pain in the ass.
There's gonna be other stuff around it, right? Kind of.
Do you want other stuff around it?
It just looks kind of plain.
And she's stressing me the out.
Like, I want to work with you, you know, but it's like... Is that brown gonna show a little bit more once?
You want more red, like where the brown is?
Yeah. You feel that you're comfortable doing that?
Yeah. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I am not going home because this girl is a pain in the ass. She keeps psyching me out, and it's making me nervous.
I don't want to have to kill you.
You won't have to, I promise.
This week, we had you create an eyeball tattoo using dimension to make it pop off the skin. Ashley.
I can't take it anymore. I got nothing left. And you can say whatever you want to say. You can be as mean as you want. I can take it. Just because I'm crying, it's no big deal. I'm a girl. This is what I do. I cry.
But this isn't about being mean.
I just already know what you're going to say.
You do?
Yeah.
Have you seen this competition before?
Yes, I know what I was in for, and I guess I just didn't put it into consideration.
It's a high-pressure, high-stress environment.
This pressure ain't to a tattoo. You sit there and do stuff on someone they're gonna carry their whole lives. If you get hammered, then take it as positive. You're gonna learn and you're gonna get better.
I don't want to do this anymore. I cannot stress that enough. I knew what I was coming in for.
What were you thinking when you came here?
Just get over it. Don't be such attention whore. Let's move
Okay,
on.
this is why the
I'm serious.
argument
Get
the
on
other day.
with it.
I'm out of here. You're so cool, Kyle.
Every time we're up there, you start crying and everybody's
Because
gotta
I
look at you.
don't wanna
Calm
be
the down. Shut the up. Let's get on with it.
Clearly, we're gonna have to figure this thing out, right? So head on back to the loft and we'll call you back.
This. I'm out of here. Like, I've had enough. As much as Kyle says that this is all about me, it kind of was because everybody ganged up on me. Like, had that happened to Melissa, she would have been crying way faster than me.
Ashley, talk to me.
Nope.
You're not even gonna talk to me.
No. This is, like, too heavy. Like, way too heavy. Way too heavy. I've had enough. People telling me I'm a piece of I don't think you should be yelling at a girl if she's crying. I'm still a girl. I still have feelings.
This isn't about whether or not you get along with everybody. It's about the artwork.
I'm focusing on my artwork, and if that's not good enough, then
Well, I mean, like, we hadn't even seen it yet.
I'd rather just back out before I embarrass myself.
So this is your final decision. You want to go.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
I get it. I'm a whiny bitch, but I had no idea what I was in for. I did not expect for it to be this hard. I wish I just had the ability to just suck it up, and I don't. I just don't have what it takes to be the Ink Master.
Welcome. We started this competition with 17 artists, and now less than half of you remain.
Calling me out. You gonna call me out?
What's up, Kyle? What, are you gonna mad dog me?
Let's call you a bitch.
What are we talking about?
You call me insane? Yeah, I'm insane. You wanna push me to a level of insanity? Yeah, you'll get that.
I called you insane?
And you're gonna stand up there in some kind of level of judgment? I'd tattoo circles around you.
Really?
Absolutely.
Dude, you're awful.
You, dude, you little bitch.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Kyle? Kyle?
Kyle, slow down, bro.
Get the off me, bitch ass. You're walking up on me over what, homie? You're walking up on me?
You're a bitch, dog.
Kyle, let's go. Dude, come on. We'll go outside. Take your mic.
Holy. If there's no light at the end of the tunnel, down and make comments about my tattoos I love, and there aren't. What?
Man, listen.
What?
Relax. God, I'm tired of you.
But you came to a show. What do you think?
I thought there was a chance I would win. It's not your own goddamn.
Are you doing better than Scott or Sausage? We're not gonna fight over this.
I just want to call you a bitch.
I'm gonna call you a bitch back, but we're still not gonna fight.
This is stupid. You're fighting over a tattoo?
Clearly no one's gonna let anybody fight.
Do it, man. You got kids.
Hopefully this whole day doesn't get canned, man. Dude, every once in a while, men need to punch each other. That's just the way of the world, bro.
All right, guys, before we move on, anybody have anything they'd like to address?
Is Kyle coming back?
Kyle is not coming back. He's out of the competition.
Holy.
This week, we're testing detail.
Detail is all the little textures, all the little fine lines and shading that brings a tattoo to life.
Today, you must all create a biomechanical tattoo.
Having the godfather of biomech judge my tattoos, it puts so much pressure on you.
I don't do biomechanical. I'm absolutely terrified right now.
This is not gonna be fun. Biomechanical tattoos are free-flowing forms that either grow or come together in a mechanical, organic way.
Detail is really important in biomechanical tattoos because it enhances all the little tiny crevices and gives it that pop to make it that much more exciting.
I want a metal plate that bolts, like a PCB circuit board.
Some of the stuff you want will not work for this challenge.
If I give my canvas the tattoo that he wants, I'm going home today.
I definitely want the machine screws, you know, like a real robot.
That's not considered biomechanical.
Sure,
What I showed
of course
you
it is. Anything.
is considered mechanical.
Right,
but not
biomechanical.
biomechanical.
I'm not going to risk my livelihood for your stupid tattoo idea that has nothing to do with the challenge.
If we do not follow the challenge, it'll send me home. Robots are not biomechanical. What I showed you originally.
Are robots mechanical or not?
But
yes.
if you don't meet the challenge,
It meets
and if you
the
go
challenge.
off, can you let me finish?
My canvas is a straight up ass.
We need to have some respect right now.
I'm trying to be respectful, but you're not compromising.
You're just telling me what
I'm
to do.
willing to move a little bit, but you've got to come and move with me too.
Getting so frustrated.
You're getting frustrated.
This guy is not receptive at all. He's stressing me out so bad.
You could do that style some, but
The challenge is this style. So how can I do it some if the challenge is this style? Give me some direction or go.
punch in some.
Don't be like punching some,
My children are depending on me right now, and his things he wants in this tattoo are going to send me home, and I can't let that happen.
You need to go so I can get to work.
Right, but I want to see what you're.
Go.
How you doing?
All right, so this is what I've come up with. I got the cables coming around, and then we have the bio part, which is what they're looking for. And if you don't like it, I'm just gonna tattoo it on myself.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
All right, go on.
I mean, it's
Peace.
just nothing.
Bye.
It's my tattoo, it's on my body, so I want ideas that I had too. I'm trying to work with her, and she's not willing to work with me, not one bit.
Are you willing to compromise a little bit?
No.
Because you really didn't put anything that I wanted.
I put cables and metal in there.
You
Don't worry about it. I got it.
compromise
Tattooing
at all.
myself.
I compromised a lot on this.
You didn't compromise.
And I really do a great tattoo.
No, you don't. You kept saying all kinds
There were
of
no
stupid.
rod.
I'm not putting pistons
I
and
didn't
that
want
other
piston.
in
I
there.
said
Metal
you-
plates and cables.
No. I didn't say. I said some metal. but I
Goodbye.
said metal
Have a
rods.
nice life. Go yourself.
Julia turned into a total insane person. If she can't treat people with respect, she shouldn't be here.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right, yeah. These tattoos need crazy amounts of detail to make it come to life. Ribbing, piping, bone matter. If somebody can't deliver, they gotta go.
I don't want to tattoo myself, but at this point, I have no choice. I'm not going to let some ass be responsible for me going home today.
See what you're doing here. Is this the design that the guy didn't want?
He didn't want any of the biomechanical in it. He just wanted only mechanical.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have met the challenge.
I know I have to do this for my children. I have everything on the line right now.
Today, all of you went head-to-head creating biomechanical tattoos. Julia. There were some unusual circumstances with you and your canvas. Before we get into that, let's discuss the work that you have presented for us.
This is probably the strongest thing as a judge I've seen you do. It has a lot of contrast, it has a lot of depth.
So, Julia, now let's talk about what happened in your consult.
I was trying really hard to be very patient, but the guy just kept cutting me off, and I was just like, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to do what you want. And then at one point, he shushed me. So I was just like, look, this is the design, and if you don't want to do it, I'm just going to tattoo it on myself at this point.
There are two sides to every story. Maybe we should hear from your canvas.
But you're not happy to see me. Should I laugh off now?
Hey, buddy, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
What is your side of the story?
She hated every idea that I had. She said they were all crap. She
No,
said they're
I
all
didn't say
so
they were all
outdated.
crap.
She just said, I have to do her tattoo or I wasn't getting a tattoo. And I said, well, can't you just change anything? She's like, I will not change nothing.
I was on the computer the whole time, just like, well, let me show you this, let me show you this. And I was like, just tell me the components you want then. And
Yeah, but you were super rude about it.
Quit shaking your head.
Don't talk to me that way.
I've never, ever seen any artist treat a customer so rudely and terribly. We heard your side, Julia. We heard his side. His side is almost spot on the truth. Your side is spin doctored to hell.
You have to always work with that client or starve and not feed your family. Exactly. Okay? Because that is how we make our money, is working with our clients.
Everyone that
At
knows
this
me
point,
as an artist knows how I
listen,
am. And
just
has...
stop. Stop. Don't dig it deeper.
Mark, thank you very much, man. Good luck, buddy. This week, we're testing lines.
Line work is where we start every tattoo, and it's the foundation that lets them hold up over years and years.
Today, you must tattoo a Japanese koi fish.
In front of Christina's.
Koi fish rely on clean, solid lines to make them strong, readable images.
This thing's got hundreds of scales, it's got lines in its fins. I mean, it's basically built and created out of lines. Without the lines, there is no fish.
For today's elimination tattoo, you will all be going head-to-head. Only one artist will win. There's even more.
Oh, man, stop it.
For your tattoo, you must all use the same koi fish.
What?
Mike has created the outline of the fish, but it's up to you to add the scales, details, and background, making the tattoo come to life on the skin.
I definitely don't want water.
At all, period?
Yeah, no. I want him to blossom out of flowers, not water.
My canvas is not only picky, but lacks common sense.
Why you don't like the water?
Just looks cheesy.
That looks cheesy.
Yeah, it's not moving in my body.
Koi fish are in water. You don't see koi fish tattoos without water.
So no way I can talk you into adding some water, just a little bit.
No.
We can't get no understanding. I feel like I'm talking to a toddler.
But what if I draw it on here and just let you take a look and then see if you might like it?
You can if you want to, but I don't want water.
I don't know how they handle this. How you feeling? You about ready to get tatted?
No, I'm not ready. I'm so freaking out.
Why?
Because it's a tattoo and it's gonna hurt. It's a needle.
Damn, she want this on her ribs. Can she take it?
How are you gonna do the water wave?
I know you say you want it to come from the outside going into the fish.
Well, somewhat.
Everything that she prefers is against what I'm trying to do.
That fish is bigger than what we...
No, it's it. This is the original size. I'm gonna shrink it.
Can he have one whisker?
Right now, mentally, I'm losing it. I'll let you take a look at it. Like what it's at?
It looks weird. It just looks lonely there.
I'm exhausted. She's having me change this and change that. That's good.
It's right on the blade, though.
You got your other shoulder blade tattooed already. At home, I own my own shop. If I don't want to do it, I send them on their way. Relax. Put your shoulders down. I got my back against the wall, and I'm having to compromise.
Now I feel like I just have a hole in the back.
Hole? All right, take a look at that.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's get it popping, girl.
Oh my God, stop.
No, they're not. Bam.
Show you the mirror. It'll make me feel better.
We ain't got a whole lot of time, so I gotta get on it.
My God, my poor back. I'm not happy with it. It looks like pee. Like the fish is peeing. What kind of is that?
This bitch is crazy. Like, I can't figure out how to please her.
You're telling me that doesn't look like a puddle right now?
It's a water splash.
Looks like my niece drew it.
Well, don't insult me, man.
I have to live with this, and you're not paying for my removal.
I'ma fix it. Now that made it this far, and I've been having all these nutty-ass canvases all this time, she's by far the worst. Now, take a look at that.
This is BS right now. Like, I hit. He's too orange, though.
And that's the blood leaking through the yellow.
You and I are not even on the same page right now.
Ain't nobody ever been unpleased with something I did ever my whole life till now. This is plain ignorance.
That looks like a pumpkin and pit.
But I told you, skin irritated, so...
I'm trying to be nice, and I'm just gonna flip your table over. I'm trying to, like, talk to you so we can work together. You can flip out, you know what I mean?
You gonna have him continue or you gonna have him stop?
I want him to continue.
Well, you guys work it out.
This is embarrassing. I don't want to go home for this. I cannot let this defeat me.
What about the other flower? What happened?
I had enough time to finish it.
And Keto, your canvas didn't even get you on this one. You got yourself on this one.
Today, you had to tattoo head-to-head with our guest judge, Keto.
I know you had a struggle, but man, every centimeter of this tattoo shows that struggle. This line work is piss poor.
She was kicking her feet. Every stroke on that tattoo, she was moving.
The drawing is one of the worst layouts of the day. The shape of the water, totally strange. That top lotus flower looks like an artichoke. There's no redeeming qualities to this tattoo whatsoever.
Today, you had to show crisp, perfect lines tattooing a Japanese koi fish. It's time to find out who the human canvas jury determined had the worst tattoo of the day. Keto, you're here because the human canvas jury determined that you had the worst tattoo of the day.
I think anybody else who would have had to deal with what I dealt with would have probably been down here too.
Excuse me, you messed up my back, and you can't take full responsibility for that ugly tattoo.
I ended up giving in and pretty much letting her coach the whole drawing.
That's not my work. That was all you, and it looks horrible.
What specifically don't you like?
I don't like the lining, the colors, the flower placement. I don't like the water placement at all. You're dealing with an awful work that you just did on my back. Unfortunately, I have to live with for like ever.
Okay, now
I don't
like
think
I said,
you're getting that.
I'm just too intelligent, man, for any rebuttal right now. Just leave it at that.
Mary Jean, I hope that you find a solution to this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keto, this is a bad drawing. The end result is a poor tattoo.
I was just trying to finish at some point. I was trying to turn something in.
I don't think that any one of us find any redeeming qualities in this tattoo.
Final decision.
Keto's is by far the one with the most problems.
It just didn't have any kind of composition that I could get behind.
Keto, you let your canvas beat you. If we eliminate the canvas, the fundamentals beat you. So I would have to vote for Keto.
The judges have decided. Keto, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Please pack your machines and close shop. Today, you must each tattoo whatever state it is that you call home.
This is gonna be rough. I hate state tattoos.
Now, your tattoos must include the shape of your state, but everything else is completely up to you.
Get ready.
Your canvases are completely open and have been randomly assigned. There is one more thing you should know.
Yeah, always something.
These tattoos will be judged blind.
Oh, what?
Fail to impress us and you will be eliminated.
Not me.
Good luck.
I'm gonna win this competition. I'm like the most competitive person. You know, is it a race? I'm gonna finish first. I've dropped out of school. I have no high school diploma, no GED. I've made a name for myself on just hard work and dedication. People either love me or hate me, but at the end of the day, they're gonna know who I am. Yeehaw!
You're not gonna be a team player and scream yeehaw. I'm not screaming yeehaw. There's no way.
All right, guys, let's get into these blind critiques. North Carolina.
Here we are.
This one has a lot of really chalky look to it because none of the color's saturated. In a competition setting, none of this tattooing is gonna cut it.
Damn. Today, you had to tattoo your state. And based only on your work, each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. Congratulations to the top 12 artists. You are all safe from elimination.
Happy to hear that.
The rest of you will have one final chance to save yourself.
There's people sitting there that have blowouts, that have up line work, that have poor saturation. I didn't leave my kids and come up here to make an ass of myself and have other people do mistakes when I didn't and sit down here at the bottom.
Well, let's see your tattoo.
Go for it. That's not jacked up.
My man, your color's jacked up. There's no way around it.
I 100% disagree.
You can.
And that's your right.
Look at the Parkway tattoo and look at your tattoo. There's a vast divide in how the color is put in.
It's one solid shade of red where I went in and actually add texture and different colors.
Listen, the point is that your bird could look like this tomato if it was applied different.
Clean and solid versus scratchy and weak.
All right, your opinion.
You did a tattoo that's actually prettier than some of the ones sitting down, but it's not technically as solid. That is your fault, not mine.
I like that you have passion and you love this tattoo.
And I'd much rather hear you fight back than see you quit.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. It's an emotional roller coaster for me, but I promise you, y'all had to drag me out of here with chains before I leave.